This is the first year I sprayed pre-emergent. Look at you. Rather than using a spreader, is it necessary to overlap, or is it okay just to be close to my last pass? Thanks. So you want, like, I mean, a light overlap. I mean, not, in other words, you don't want to have a gap where none of the pre-emergent fell, but you don't want to overlap heavily, Terrence. So yeah, I mean, that's probably the best way of saying it. I mean, like the same passes you would make when you're putting out fertilizer, which I'm sure you put out granular fertilizer, that same way of doing that is what would apply for pre-emergent if you're doing granular. If you're doing liquid, which is what you did with your spray, it's the same thing. Like, you want not to where they overlap. Let's say this is a pass. You don't want like this, that would be too heavy. You want like that. You know, like, you want to where you want to where they're touching, but not so heavy. So here's a trick. Here's what I'll tell you what I do. Whenever I am walking for a pass down the lawn, I tend to hold the wand on, like, my right, not on my right side, but like in front of my right leg. And I walk down that way. And then when I turn and come back, I walk pretty much on the same line, maybe a foot over. And you think the wand is still on my right side, but now I'm over like a wand's width, right? And that produces a really good coverage for me. And as far as, and here's how you can tell too, right? If that's working well. My lawn is right around 12,000 square feet. It takes right at maybe a little bit less than 4 backpack sprayers, so enough product for 12,000 square feet to cover the entire thing. So what you can tell if you're applying it well and you're getting decent coverage is if you have a 4-gallon backpack sprayer, it should cover about 4,000 square feet. You know, a little bit more, a little bit less, okay. But if you're doing it and it's covering 2,000 square feet, you're overlapping way too heavy. If it's covering 5,000 square feet, you're probably not overlapping enough. So it's the amount of coverage you're getting out of your tank. Is also a good way to gauge as well. But very, very light overlaps. You don't want too heavy. You don't want to overdo it.